Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to do a video about Binance Smart Chain. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification and leave a thumbs up to this video, and let's get started. So on today's video, we are going to talk about the stuff about Binance Smart Chain without the smart, and after that, of course, we're going to talk about DeFi, the space around DeFi, and after that, how can you start generating a safe APR, and of course, my own personal journey, and of course, my opinion and takeaway from the DeFi space. So before we get started, kindly hit the like button, and of course we're going to talk about Binance Smart Chain without smart. So over here, as we can see over here, this is called a Binance Chain, and of course on Binance itself there's two ecosystems. One is the Binance Chain, which is the native chain, and after that over there we also have a Binance Smart Chain, which is running on the Ethereum virtual machine thingy. So basically they use the code of Ethereum and of course tweak a bit, and from there they created Binance Smart Chain. So on the native Smart Chain, what is it all about? So on the Google, as you can see over here, BNB is the Binance Ecosystem Native Utility Token, and after that this is another chain, and this is coded by them and of course developed by Binance themselves, and of course all the transaction running on the Binance chain itself is using BNB. And after that, previously they also tried to create something like the Binance DEX. What is DEX? Decentralized exchange. Basically it's another exchange created by Binance, which is running on their own network itself, so people do not need to create an account, and of course no KYC is needed for them to interact with this decentralized exchange. And after that, from there, recently they developed their Binance Smart Chain, and of course it is running as at an alternative with compared with Ethereum. So from there we know that these are the difference on Binance Smart Chain and Binance Chain. So bear in mind, because it can be confusing, because Binance Smart Chain, Binance themselves created two chain, and after that from there most of you guys will only know about Binance Smart Chain, and for the Binance Chain itself you guys might think it is similar. So what's the difference? Basically on Binance Smart Chain itself, the address start with is almost the same as similar. It is similar to Ethereum network. Whatever address you see, 0x3 or whatsoever, everything is running on Ethereum. Based on Ethereum, everything is the same, almost the same, just that the network is different. And for Binance Chain itself, it is slightly different, and of course the address that start on the Binance Chain itself start with BNB. So you can see over here, yep, something like this, BNB 19 blah blah blah. This is the Binance Chain, which is the mainnet one. And after that, today we are going to talk about how now we're going to talk about why you should avoid DeFi for now. So as you can see over here on Google itself, if you type in BSC DeFi exploit, we can see that there's many exploit that was ongoing since the, I would say, May, or I would say since the start of the year. Many DeFi has been hacked, and as you can see over here, basically people, all the decentralized finance projects are basically being hacked, exploited. And after that, as you can see over here, there's a news saying Binance says rollback not possible after DeFi exploits. So there is no chance for you to roll back on the Binance Smart Chain, and of course CZ does not have the control to, let's say, let's roll back the whole ecosystem back towards January or whatsoever. They can't do it. And after that, we can see that there's many exploit going on, and of course there's also this funny term, not say funny, I would say this main term called a rug pull. Basically, what is a rug pull? For you guys who are in the decentralized finance ecosystem, if you guys are interact with it, sometimes you will see that, let's say PancakeSwap. Basically PancakeSwap, there was a controversy, and from there people are talking about them doing a rug pull. So how does it work? Basically they can mint their own token out of thin air. Basically they can just mint tons of tokens, and from there they can sell it on their own decentralized exchange, therefore causing the price of PancakeSwap to crash to zero. Or we can see recently there was a finance called the Iron Finance. It was basically rug pull, and after that the coin basically went from valuable to zero, and after that from there, yeah, basically all this stuff happens on the decentralized finance. And I would say that if you guys are not really a high risk taker, or let's say you do not want to lose all your money due to all this exploit slash hack, so you guys should avoid this decentralized finance for the time being, because right now the DeFi space is not really regulated. And after that, I don't think that it's going to be regulated anytime soon, because the regulators right now are trying to regulate the cryptocurrency space like Bitcoin, Ethereum and stuff like this. But DeFi is another project, and of course I would say DeFi itself, there's like billions and of course worth of in DeFi. So if you guys want to hype in, and after that, of course, you guys have to know when to take it out, because I would say if you want to explore in DeFi space, you should not put your money more than, I would say, not more than 6 months or even a year. Most probably, like maybe if you are on this pancake swap, maybe the most you can go for 2 or 3 months, and from there you switch another platform, and hopefully you are lucky enough you do not get affected by the exploit. So for my own experience itself, I was in this thing called the value DeFi, and of course recently it got hacked as well, and I was lucky enough to basically pull out my funds before the hack happened. So I was super lucky, and after that, for some of people who are affected by it, I'm very sorry about it, because yeah, and after that I can't really inform everybody that the hack is going on, and I was just pure lucky, I would say, to pull out my funds from value DeFi, especially my BNB. So therefore I'm able to do this video about my BNB staking, instead of ranting to you that I lost all my BNB and stuff like this. So these are the risks you have to take and understand. So we are gonna jump into how can you start staking and generate a safe APY. So over here we can see that I'm on this Binance.org website, and after that from here you can see there's this something called the staking. So over here, what's the percentage that they are giving out if you want to stake with them. So over here we can see that for the validators wise, if you use your BNB to delegate funds, you can earn as high as 34% and as low as 8% or even 0% if you do not know what you're doing. So if you are interested, the video is going to pop up above. Just click on it and you will understand how does this whole Binance Chain Staking work. So I'm just going to talk about the overview of what is this Binance Staking. So over here, this how do you join this Binance Smart Chain? First of all, you need to have an address, which is starting with BNB, so you can download their Binance Chain wallet, and from there you can set up your wallet, and from there you will basically keep your own private keys and stuff like this. And after that, once you have done this few steps, the second step is of course transferring BNB from your Binance exchange towards your Binance Chain wallet. And from there, once you have click on the receive button, you will see the chain start with BNB, and after that you know that this is your address. Once you have sent your funds in to your address itself, you can basically click on connect your wallet, and after that from there you can click on staking. So over here we can see that once I've connected my wallet, you can see under the action there is delegate, and after that from there you can choose your own delegators, and of course the minimum requirement is 1 BNB per stake per delegation. So let's say if you have 10 BNB, you can diversify your delegations towards 10 different validators, and from there you can hopefully earn whatever income that they are basically what they solve. So what basically I'm just going to tell you that on the network itself, if you are putting your funds in, first of all you are keeping the network safe, and of course you are delegating your funds for them to basically have the voting rights, and after that from there they are going to confirm the blocks on Binance Smart Chain. So basically the Binance native Binance Chain and the Binance Smart Chain works hand in hand, because first of all the staking works as once you are validating, I mean you delegated your funds to the validator, and the validator will basically use their own hardware running the software of Binance Chain. From there it is going to basically confirm the blocks, and after that if let's say there's an update on the governance or whatsoever, they have the voting power to help you. Basically you must know who you are voting for, and of course this is much more in depth. So for you guys who are just here to earn some passive income, like what am I doing, basically you can just follow the steps, and after that I have a breakdown on my whole journey to you, so we are gonna go into that. So over here we can see that I have already done a spreadsheet just I would say an hour ago. So basically I tried to break down all my transactions, and after that over here the delegation and stuff like this. So the initial funds that I put in was around 67.15 BNB, and as you can see that I put in 62 BNB on the 22nd of May, and after that from here I have staked to around 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have delegated my funds to 6 different validators, and from there you can see this is the amount, and after that basically I put in additional 5.4 BNB on the 7th of actually it is June, so let me edit this. So on the 7th of June I have added additional 5.4%, I mean 5.4 BNB, and after that on over here you can see the snapshot one it is estimated around 16 days of my staking period. So I've already done the breakdown. So over here, on within these 16 days, on my funds of around 62 BNB, and I would say 62.1 BNB, and after that over here 16 days I've generated almost 0.35, and for the daily estimated I'm earning around 0.02 BNB, and for the percentage wise I already calculated using over here. I'm Asian, but to be honest my math isn't that good, therefore I will need online calculators over here to help me and assist me to basically input the numbers. So back to the topic. So over here you can see I've already break down to you if you're gonna stake on the Binance Smart Chain, and if you are using the delegators that I'm using, you would estimate it to get this amount of percentage. So over here daily percentage is 0.0327, and after that if you want to count by per year, so per year I'm getting around 11.95%, and I would say it is around that range, and after that the balance estimated after whatever. So for snapshot 2 itself, it is the latest, so it has been running for around 27 days, and the calculation is much more stable, I would say, because it has been running for quite some time. And after that over here you can see the daily percentage is 0.033%, and for the annually you are earning estimated around 12.315%, and after that from there this over here I would say that it is much more up to date, because why, over here you can see that I've already done delegation to six validators previously, and after that I've added like 5.4 BNB additional to another delegator, so it's over here. So this is all my delegations that I've done towards, and after that if you want you can follow mine. And of course, why I say that you want to split your delegations, why is that so? Because over here if you want to look at the Explorer, so over here you can see that I've done delegation over here. I have first delegated towards this address, which I can't really remember who is this, and after that this validator. So basically what happened was this validator was down during the after some time. It was not verifying chains, I mean not verifying blocks. I'm just gonna explain to you how does it work. So over here you can see that on the validators itself, if you validate if you delegate your funds to a validator, and after that if let's say they are not active, it is going to be shown as inactive, and after that I forgot which validators that I put my funds with, it was inactive, therefore I needed to switch my funds off. So basically I switched my delegation to another validator. So yeah, it does not show the address, I mean like the name. So basically the address I have swap it out. So if you have to check on your staking from, I would say, not really a day-to-day basis, but it is safe to do that. So every day if you're gonna stake with whoever validator it is, if you're gonna stake with a lot of validators, it is to diversify your risk. Why is that so? If let's say that one of the validator is down, you are not down for a few days, basically the amount of rewards that you are supposed to get, you're not going to receive anything, because the validator itself, it is down and it's invalid. Therefore you will want to redelegate your funds towards some validators who are much more stable, and after that I would say long on the network. So how do you want to search is you can click on their validator name, and after that over here you can see the since time. So over here you can see their longevity of their period in the network itself. So yeah, and of course if you want to take note of some of the commission rates that they are charging, so the lowest right now is 0% if I'm not wrong. Nope, it is 3%. So far 0%. So for NKRBSC validator 1, they are charging 0% commission fees, and after that you can see sometimes their rate is not as high as compared with someone charging 3%. Because why? This over here has to based on their luck on solving the blocks as well. So if you know Bitcoin mining is similar, the same thing. So if let's say the validator on the day itself you are stick with, basically if let's say he or she manage to solve lots of blocks, and after that basically the reward is going to be super high, so that whoever is delegated with them will reap the reward as well. So I would say that it is best to diversify your delegation, because if let's say you if let's say this validator TW staking is not doing that well, let's say he's only getting 5% per annum, and after that let's say if you are also delegated to Legend 2, and after that the APR is around 34%, so you will average out your whole APR instead of just dependent on one validator to determine your APR. So this is what I have done, and after that over here you can see that I'm earning around 12% per annum up to date. And after that, from there, of course, time to time I'm going to do like updates and stuff like this. And of course, if you guys want to do it, you also can do whatever I'm doing. Basically the spreadsheet is going to be linked down below. You can look at whatever numbers that I'm doing, and after that, from there you can create your own your spreadsheet, and after that, keep a record as well. So if you guys are just purely looking at the smart sheet, this spreadsheet itself, the format I've done is day, month, year. And after that, I've been staking with Binance Chain for 43 days after the exploit of this value DeFi. Therefore, I've thought to myself, so now we are going to talk about my own opinion, and of course in the DeFi space and takeaway. So if you guys want to listen, you can hang out a little bit more. So over here you can see I've already done a Google search on this thing called a value DeFi exploit. So basically what happened, some scammer managed to exploit the AMM. Basically is the automated market maker known as the VSwap, to steal around 11 million worth of crypto assets from non 50-50 pools. So what does that mean? Basically, previously if you watch my video, I have spoke about this value DeFi thingy, and after that, from there I have like somehow told you guys that this opportunity is out there. You can stake a single asset. Meaning, what does this mean? Basically, if you have, let's say you have USDT, or you have BNB, or let's say you have Ethereum inside the Binance Smart Chain, you are able to just stake, just use that one token itself to stake onto a pool, and from there the rates that they are giving is quite high. I would say from 15 towards for 50% depending. So it is all possible on value DeFi. And after that, yeah, basically previously, before it got hacked, the day before it got hacked, I thought to myself, because DeFi it is a very relative new space, and after that exploit has been going on time to time, therefore it is time to pull out. So I did pull out all of my BNB token, and after that I was lucky enough not to be affected. And of course previously there was people who are affected and stuff like this. And of course for value DeFi itself, they tried to, basically they said that they are going to do a compensation and stuff like this. I have not seen any compensation, to be honest. And after that, I suspect that what they have done is basically they are the scammer themselves, and they already pull out funds. And of course, yeah, they have developed a new project which is called the Phemex something. So if I were you, I would just tell you not to take part into DeFi much so actively. So yeah, basically on the space itself, it's very new, and my own opinion is try to avoid DeFi if it's possible. And of course, to be honest, if you want to put in your funds into DeFi to generate lots of wealth, and I would say passive income or stuff like this, it is possible on DeFi. And of course, you must learn when to take profit, and after that just pull out, and from there just switch from platform from time to time. Because to be honest, what I'm doing with my investment, basically I have went back to CFI, basically centralized finance, I would say. Basically how does it work? It's like Celsius, BlockFi, like platforms like How to Invest, and of course the new one that I've went into was Hodernut. And after that, from there, what I've done over there is, depending on the rates of which platform is offering, I would jump on the platform time to time, just jump around. And from there, if let's say there's a new promotion, if you deposit like let's say 50k worth of crypto, you will receive like a few $100s for free. I would apply the promo code from time to time, and from there just move my funds accordingly, so I could just generate a little more income instead of putting all my money in DeFi. Because to be honest, on DeFi itself, very scary. You can have a peaceful night and you are generating like 20% per annum, and after that the next day it got exploit. Basically all your whatever you generated is will just go to waste, because you have not even pulled out a single funds. Therefore it is not realized. And after that, I would say that sometimes do not be greedy, and of course, yeah, just learn to take profit, and from there just put your money in different baskets. Because do not put all investment into one basket, because if let's say that platform got hacked or whatsoever, you're gonna lose quite a lot of money. And I would say that diversifying is always the best strategy. And of course, if you guys are new, dollar cost averaging is also a good investment. So yeah, basically I've come to the end of the video, and I hope you like the video. Kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video. And of course, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.